Hey, what's up, everyone? Mike here, and of course, I'm with George because it is the Sunday night P&L report. I apologize that we did not do one last week, but there's plenty of people in the chat that want to get caught up, so we're just going to hang out, answer questions, do the usual. And George, how you been, buddy?
I've been pretty good. I feel like I'm doing good on my business. I'm getting better and better each month, and excuse me, I'm also drinking beer, so that's great.
I swear, now that I look at nighttime hangouts, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person on any of them that's not drinking every single hangout. I swear someone's always drinking. I hope everyone in chat's doing well. I've seen a few people here. John B. Items, MacBook. I don't know who you are, but hello, Andrew, Crispy. I hope everyone's doing well, having a good Sunday night. It is Sunday, right? Yeah, my days are all mixed up this week. It's been crazy. So I guess the first thing we can always talk about is sales, update on that, how things have been going. How have your eBay sales been going? How have your FBA sales been going?
So FBA sales are in the toilet, but that's because I'm not sending shit in. And but my eBay sales are awesome. I think I have 9 packages that I need to send out tomorrow. One of them was actually a $129.99 sale that I just made about an hour or two ago, and so that's pretty exciting. That was just a pair of shoes, and they were listed for 72 hours. I think I want to say I listed them on Friday or so. Yeah, sold this evening for $129.99, so I'm happy about that.
Wait, did you say they were listed for $70?
No, 72 hours.
Oh, 72 hours. If they said dollars, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Whether they offer up, they're like, here's a higher offer than your price.
$72. They offered $129. I said, yeah, man, go for it.
What you want to describe them a little more? Like, what's so special about them that they're $120?
Well, the brand is Fin Comfort, and they retail for over $300.
I still don't I don't know. I guess I'm just a poor, like, minded person.
Why would you spend $300 on a pair of shoes?
No, dude. Like, I wouldn't even. I don't spend $80 on shoes for real. Like, I look for Nikes that are like $50, man. Like, and they're comfortable. I don't understand. Like, I never spend that much money on anything. I don't know. I'm too frugal. That's why people get mad at me. I'll go to the store and like find ways to save the smallest amount of money. Did you freeze? His computer went down again another week in a row. Not good. But I'll start answering questions while we're hanging out. Make sure if you guys have questions to leave them in the chat, and hopefully George can fix his technical issues that he was having last week as well, or 2 weeks ago. First question today was Mr. John Johnson. He said, have you ever had games where people write on them with Sharpie on the front of the game? Would you remove it before selling or not? If you remove it, how do you do it? Okay, so in a recent video, I actually talked about this because I'm not too good at removing Sharpie without damaging shit. And a lot of people said use high-grade alcohol. I think oil-based things work as well. Maybe Goo Gone works. I don't know too much. If the Sharpie's on the disc, like, don't mess with the disc. You really shouldn't. The main issue with discs, I don't know if I have any around within reach. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Like, the main issue with discs is, like, the bottom is protected coating, and then the top is just paper with the digital information under it. So if you scratch through this at all, you'll ruin the data on the bottom side. So I would stay away from cleaning the top of a disc. But if you're like cleaning the case, I mean, you're not really going to damage this. So you could use like high-grade alcohol or whatever. Now, if it's on a cartridge, depends on the value of the cartridge. If it's like a $5 cartridge, I'm not going to waste my time. If it's something that's expensive, then I would definitely try and clean it and repair it before I sell it. Make sure if you guys leave questions, you put question before your question. It makes it easier for me to go through. Items and auctions ask question, your favorite game system and what game for it? I've been asked about my favorite game before. I hate that question. There's so many video games. I don't really want to have to choose one, to be honest. I just like games. As far as systems go, I would say my favorite console in the sense that it was the best console is probably PlayStation 2, actually. PlayStation 2 did phenomenal. They had so many great titles. I played it for like 10 years straight, literally. Now, if we're going to go like retro, I definitely love the Nintendo 64 and the Super Nintendo, right? Those are fantastic consoles. I love all the games on those, all the Marios and the Smash Brothers and, Zeldas. All that stuff is phenomenal. Chris B asks, Mike, have you ever done clearance auctions on accessories? How well do you package all of the controllers and different items? Okay, so I do clearance auctions every weekend. Every Sunday, my extra stuff gets auctioned off. I try and make some extra money on it, and that's every single weekend. Every Sunday, auctions are ending while we're doing the show for live, and I package things very well. And I mean, basically, when I ship controllers, there's padding in between each one of them. They're stacked neatly. I use a lot of void fill paper and extra bubble wrap. I save all that stuff that I get in every week from sniping. So. Uh, 732 Estates asks, what is your average turnaround on items? It seems like guys would rather turn around inventory rather quickly. Oh, it seems like you guys, sorry. It depends. If it's FBA, probably less than a week for most items, actually. FBA is really fast for me. I have a really hard time keeping it stocked up. If it's eBay, my turnaround is much longer, and I just don't do well on eBay, really. I've considered just changing what I sell on there. I'm trying to figure out a more streamlined system. I think from now on, my new system will be vintage goes to Etsy after it goes on an auction. If it doesn't sell, it goes to Etsy. eBay will be for video games and just general things that I can't sell on Etsy or Amazon. And then Amazon will be for all new products, retro video game stuff in good condition. And then I like doing auctions on eBay a lot. I think, it really depends on your business setup and how quick you need to turn things. If you're selling, cars for $10,000, you don't need to turn 20 of them a day to do all right. But if you're selling smaller things, your turnaround needs to be fast and efficient. Chris said he signed up for Bonanza today and already got 2 sales. He's shocked. Bonanza's a phenomenal item. It's a phenomenal utensil to connect it to your accounts, and then it pulls your listings to Bonanza. I've had this year probably 20 sales on Bonanza. It's a great extra thing to be connected. It's not like it's not going to replace your eBay account or anything, but it's something extra. I actually sold something on there today myself. Hey, Andrew, thanks about the compliment on the snipe. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I'll pick up an Xbox 360 for $60 anytime. I just didn't realize I should have priced it higher than 150. I thought that was really high for the white model, which is known for overheating. Caesar said, how do you package Guitar Hero guitars to send to FBA? It depends, actually, if they're for, like, if you're I'm sorry. It depends on if you're sending in one or multiple. If it's one, I just bubble wrap it and then I have these long envelopes and I just slide it in one and ship it separately than the other part of the shipment. If it's like multiple, then I would go to my local guitar store and get a big box, because I do have a Guitar Center within 10 minutes of me or so. So I would definitely just go get guitar boxes. I actually know the manager of Guitar Center, so I'm pretty sure I could just call her and get one. Phobic said, what is the best auction I ever won on eBay? I recently bought a lot of 3 Dreamcast controllers and Xbox 60 controllers for $51, and the Dreamcast ended up being demo kiosk consoles. Oh, I see. 3 Dreamcast and Xbox controllers. So that's pretty cool. My best score from sniping is probably, I have a couple good ones, but probably my absolute best. One of them was recently when I got a bunch of Sega Genesis and Saturns in, and I sold, I got probably 5 to 6 times my money. But back in the day, like a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, I mean, this is a while ago when I started on eBay. Maybe it's 4 years ago. I got a lot of Game Boy Colors, like 9 of them for I don't know, $50. It was right before Christmas. They all had their backs and stuff. And I want to say I ended up selling. I mean, there's games and other stuff involved. I ended up selling them for like near $1,000 after everything was said and done. To Neil, yes, I personally use the FBA subscription because I sell more than 40 items per month. Just so you guys know, if you sell more than 40 items on Amazon per month, the subscription pays for itself because they continue to charge you a $1 fee on each transaction. So you actually pay more than the subscription. If you do that consistently, then you should definitely have the subscription. I probably sell, I don't know, over 200. I sell well over 200 items a month on FBA, I'm pretty sure. Andrew said, have you ever played Ultimate Alliance Platinum Hits Special Edition Xbox 360 game? How much is it worth? I have no idea. I'm not into new games that much, and that is a long game title. And then 732 Estate says, how about the NBA draft? Well, I'm ashamed to say I completely missed it, so how about it? So I'm working on getting George in here. I don't know where he went. I know his computer probably crashed again, but apparently he's not able to get back in. So give me a sec here and I need to make sure I can message him. Continue to ask questions. It'll give me stuff to talk about. Besides that, I got some stuff I want to chat about anyways, so I'll make sure to fill you all in. Yeah, I was right. George's computer crashed. Hopefully he'll get back in here because I want to chat to him. I haven't really got to talk to him much. So this week has been interesting for me, to say the least. I didn't get to talk about my sales too much. George was talking about his. To start out last week, my eBay sales were doing well. And when I say well, it's not like I'm not knocking it out of the park or anything. I only have like at most 100 listings on eBay. I keep it within that 150 range for my subscription. And I don't list that much because it's so time consuming. I don't really enjoy doing it. Oh, there he is. And my Amazon sales, on the other hand, have been really good, like very consistent, very fast. And I finally got up to like 600 units, and now I'm back down to 500 and something. So it's like I cannot keep units at Amazon. They sell so quickly every time. So I've been working on sourcing like crazy. George, welcome back. I answered like 800 questions while you were away.
Did you?
Yeah. And now
Nice.
I have a black screen and you're frozen again. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with your laptop, bud.
Okay. No, it's my
You're there.
it's my PC.
Oh.
So what I can't seem to open Hangouts and YouTube at the same time. So I'm just gonna close YouTube.
Oh.
If there's any questions for me, let me know.
Yeah, I'll just copy and paste them in. There's a lot of video game questions today. So, oh yeah, lots of video game questions.
I've got my laptop standing by if it happens again.
John Johnson said, what are some good games for PS2 that you look for? You ever heard of Haunting Ground? I have not, and I tend not to sell PS2 games. The unfortunate part about PS2 is, as great of a console it was very mass produced, right? It's the #1 selling console in the world to this day. It beat out Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 combined. And I think you can add Wii onto it, and it still almost beats it. So there's a lot of games for it, like a ton. And always look out for Black Label RPGs. They always do well. Off the top of my head, the Dark Alliance games, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games do well. I don't know. I have really not sold that many PS2 games, actually. I know there's a few dot hack games that do really well. That might be PlayStation 1, though. I think there's a few on PlayStation 2. Chris asks, Mike, do you have steady FBA items to sell? And how long does it take you to find it? I mean, I source every day. I snipe every single day. I don't go thrifting and stuff that much because you just don't find video games and stuff that I like to sell near me. So I look online a lot. Andrew said, what is involved with ungating Amazon categories? If I start selling FBA tomorrow, would I be able to sell groceries? No, you can't sell groceries if you start tomorrow. And each different category is completely different on Amazon. So if you Google Amazon restricted category list, and then you click on the category you want to get ungated for, it'll tell you exactly what is required. Oh, I like this question. What is your favorite gaming channel on YouTube? Well, there's a few people I've been following for a long time. I actually like YouTube a lot. I've been following just YouTubers in general for a long time. So the first one is James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd. I've been following him literally since his first video, and YouTube was just first coming out. I love him. He's awesome. I'm so happy for him. And Gold Glove TV, his name's Brendan. I've been following him since he had his old channel. He's at 1 million subs now, so he's doing well. And there's one more that I can't think of off the top of my head. Oh yeah, and well, definitely Total Biscuit, right? The cynical Brit. You got to keep up with him.
What about Machinima?
They're a network, and they can fuck off. They will sponsor anyone to make some money. Yeah, definitely Star Ocean as well. You're right. Andrew said any LeBron sneakers are doing well. George, I don't know. George doesn't really deal with hip shoes, I don't think.
No, I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't know anything about them.
No, Walmart's not a good place to source video games. They already have tight margins, which means you're going to have tighter margins. Remember, Amazon is also a retailer, so they can order the same stuff. Nice. I'm glad you like AVGN. He's awesome. I've been following him for probably 7 years now, 8 years. It's been a long time. I think YouTube's been around for going on 8 years. So. All right. So I talked about my sales a bit. George talked about his. I'm not going to lie. I haven't kept the best track of this, but how is your our challenge going? How have you been doing on that?
I was just thinking about this earlier today, and I thought it was really funny that I forgot about it. I haven't paid attention to it ever since I bought that Sirius radio tuner.
Oh yeah.
It sells for around $150 on Amazon, and I haven't even listed it yet.
Working hard.
I know. I found it over a week ago, but it's just been sitting there. I've been working on other stuff, and I realized that I don't think either of us really even care about the challenge at this point.
I care about it. I just find myself with like so many other things to worry about. It's like if I had someone dedicated that like moderated it and made posts about it, like if I sent them the links of stuff I sold and they dealt with it, it would be worth it for me. But I just don't have, like, on top of answering all the questions and messaging people and then people asking about a million things like consulting and all this stuff. Yeah, besides that, it's been a bunch of family stuff this week.
Like important for you.
Drama, I guess. So like Tuesday I took off. I actually I don't ever take days off. I was like, I'm not gonna work at all today. I'm gonna go see my cousin Sarah. I haven't seen her in a long time, and we're just gonna hang out at her house and just watch movies and have dinner and all that. And then some family crisis happened. It was a big mess. It was like a really big mess. It turned from like a really nice, relaxing day to just straight chaos for 4 hours, driving all over town and stuff. So I don't know. This week's been a little chaotic, I guess, but that happens. And I guess that's good that I'm working for myself when that happens rather than being at a job and getting a call when I'm like the chef and I can't leave or do anything.
Yeah.
Andrew said, I can't believe how smart you two are at your age. Well, George is like 74.
I'm pushing 74 for sure.
And I'm a robot, so he's
been around forever.
Everything that goes into Google just goes right into my brain. No, I don't know. Everyone always says you're so smart. You talk intelligently. I was about to say you talk smart, which is not saying it's smart at all. I don't know. It's just me. I don't think I'm smarter than anyone. I think I understand things pretty quickly. And
you don't think you're smarter than anyone? I think I'm smarter than a lot of people.
I don't
Not
know.
Everyone.
I'm not competing. Like, I don't care if I'm smarter than you. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I don't think about it. I don't think about being intelligent. I just learn. I like to learn. I like to teach, and that's what I do. It's not like, oh, I want to be smarter than these people. I better learn this. I don't care about that.
No.
So I don't know. I don't think about my level of intelligence.
I'm just saying, I'm smarter than a lot of people. Like I feel like there's a lot of people that are stupider than me.
Lots of video game questions. You guys are like killing it with the video. I can't even keep up with all this stuff. Found Conker's Bad Fur Day at a garage sale for $5. Well, you're lucky. You know, I've never found a copy of that besides sniping. I've never seen one in person, like at a garage sale or anything. Do you sell Angry Birds plush toys on FBA in new condition? No, I sell them in used condition. And he said, I just purchased 5 for $10, but it's not letting me list them in used condition. There's an issue with that. Try listing from, you go to your inventory tab in your Seller Central, and then you hit add new product, and then list it from that page. If you try and list it from the listing page, sometimes used does not work. I don't know why. James and Mike Mondays, they're okay. Honestly, I prefer the Angry Video Game Nerd episodes. I enjoy Mike, but I feel like he's a little awkward on camera. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not my cup of tea. It's fun to watch sometimes, depending on the game. What is the best way to source video games on eBay? Do you type in lots of... I have a video about this, about sniping and sourcing and all that. You can search for it. I don't know. It depends on what you're looking for. I look for very specific things. I don't talk about exactly what I look for because I don't need a ton of competition in that field, but I look for very specific keywords. I do a lot of research and learn the stuff that sells well. I've done a lot of testing myself. Yes, I use the word a lot, many, many times when I'm searching. I like to buy lots of things, but I use my expertise to spot little things that are worth a lot more money that people don't realize. Yeah, mistakes in pricing are a great way to make money. I mean, George has made flip shoes because someone mispriced. So
I just bought another pair of Thin Comfort for $14.99 about an hour ago.
I mean, people misprice mispricing's the best. That's why when I do search, I don't search video game section. I search all categories when I search because people mislist stuff in wrong categories, and then there's less people that see it. Okay, so besides all this stuff, what is there to talk about this last 2 weeks? I feel like there's a lot, and it's just not crossing my mind. The channel's doing really well, so thank you everyone who's been supporting. I don't know. How many subs are you up to, George?
I'm over 500 now.
There you go. So that's awesome. Over 500.
525.
It only took me a year and a half to get that many.
531.
And
we were on for like 6 months and then left forever.
Dude, I put out all my original videos have like a combined 300,000 views, okay? And I still took a year and a half to get 500 subs. and really, all my original videos killed it. All the new videos are just like the consistent viewers now, which is fine. I like that a lot, actually, because I get to talk to them often. But we're at 8,300 subs. Projection-wise, we should be at 10,000 in less than 60 days. So that's nice. If we can hit 10,000 and we can really make a push for subs, we might be able in 1 year to hit 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. That would be really cool. That would make me really happy. And then I could do 3 giveaways in 1 year too. Next giveaway at 10,000 is definitely going to be like products, gift cards, actual giveaway stuff, not my time, because every single person I try to contact that I was supposed to do a half hour or an hour Skype call with, literally everyone I messaged, like, could not come up with a clear schedule to fit with mine. And I'm like, guys, I'm trying to help you. Like, I can't just go to your schedule. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm definitely not going to just offer my time on the giveaway. I'll actually offer Amazon gift cards or products or things I have that are useful to resellers. And besides that, there's a new group up, as you guys might know, the new Sellers Helping Sellers group. I'm not going to get into all that on the show. I don't really need to. There's a long video about it. George is showing what he's drinking for some reason.
Because it's delicious, and I just wanted to, a little advertising.
It can't be it's beer. It's never delicious. It tastes like hops and water.
No, it's delicious.
It tastes like fermented ass.
I'll show you some fermented ass.
And so George mentioned this before the show. I don't even want to talk about this too much, but gay marriage was legalized, so that was a thing this week. And I seen a bunch of like hater posts because eBay decided to put the gay colors and their logo for a day.
I didn't
Um,
even notice.
yeah, I don't know, like, why would that make you mad? Who cares? Like, it's not a big deal. And they're like, well, corporations shouldn't get involved in this stuff. Yeah, of course they should. Corporations need to treat themselves like people because that's how they connect with their customers. If they don't, then that's like breaking the number one rule. You realize that like all the stuff Gary Vaynerchuk teaches about social media and stuff is to make your business an entity, as in like a person that they can ask questions and talk to. And so if they don't show their view on these things, then they're just basically like disconnecting from everyone and all the issues. Alan Edmonds. I always see those doing very well, although I never find them locally. Do you guys get paid for having subs on your channel? Not directly. No, I don't even know if George. Yeah, George has AdSense up. The way YouTube payments work, and I'm not going to talk about numbers and stuff because it's actually against their policy. But the basic gist of it is advertisers pay to play pre-roll ads on your. George, are you there? Or did you drop again? Oh, he's down for the count. Anyways, advertisers pay for pre-roll ads on your videos, and then there can be ads midway through, and there could be sidebar ads, and we get paid by view impressions on those ads, and then if people click through the ads, we get paid a lot more if someone clicks over just seeing it, and it's not significant unless it adds up, on a large video basis. There's people making tons and tons of money on YouTube. The reselling community, those aren't those people. We don't have a big enough crowd to do that. So it's not like anyone's, getting rich off YouTube with 8,000 subs or 10,000 subs. I make a good amount off the channel, more than I ever thought I would. And I never intended to make any money off of it. So I just appreciate it more than anything. More importantly, if you want to support me, I don't even care if you have ad blocker. If you want to support me directly, then click the affiliate link for Amazon and make your purchases through it. That helps me a lot more. That's directly like to me every month. I get between 5 and 7.5% of your purchase. And that really helps out a lot. And a lot of people have done that to help me out. And I appreciate that a lot because I know a lot of people are just like, no, thanks. We don't want to buy through the affiliate link. But when a good following of people does it, it really makes a difference and helps me focus on the channel more rather than not. The main issue with the channel is it just takes a lot of time that isn't spent on business as much as I enjoy helping everyone. Because the income's not significant, it really just ends up hurting my business more than anything. That's why I switched to one video a week, because I noticed I just wasn't sourcing enough. Yep, sorry, George, having a hard day. The red banner said, hasn't eBay's logo always been a rainbow? Yes, you're right. That's why I was laughing when this person posted and made a big rant about it. Like, it's not a big deal. They already had those colors. They just put a flag behind it, whatever. Has anyone noticed the issue with purchasing Amazon Prime taking longer than 2 days to deliver, changing numerous times? I've had this happen to me in the last couple of months. Actually, Joe, I haven't noticed that. Everything I've ordered from Prime has always got to me in 2 days for 3 years straight. And I think it depends on where you live, really. Do you live in a busy city? Do you live like in New Jersey or New York or something? Because I tend to see issues in those kinds of places. The red banner, what have you missed? Well, you've missed all of the chaos. That's what you've missed. I'm picking Prophet's doppelganger. I don't think that's true at all. Me and Andrew are very, very different people. This is clearly live, Sloppy. I wouldn't post a pre-recorded live show. What is your opinion on eBay and other sites banning the Confederate flags? My opinion on that is irrelevant, really, but I'll tell you it quickly. My basic idea on it is I don't see how banning a flag makes a big difference in the actual social issues at hand. So rather than banning flags, why don't they take all the sales money from those flags and put it towards something useful, or donate some of their own money to make a social change and help fix the issue that actually matters. The flag is not the problem here. It's the mindset and the reality of the way things are. If you think a symbol is the problem, then you're an idiot. The problem is the people behind the symbol always. Just like the original use for a swastika meant peace and other stuff of that nature in Buddhism, I believe it is. And now, it's known for the Nazi because it was who was behind using it, not what the actual symbol meant. George, are you here?
I'm here. I'm on my laptop, so it's going to be a little rocky, but hopefully I'll stay on. Can you hear me fine?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So my opinion is...
Oh, wait, we can set moderators in chat now?
Oh, interesting.
Hey, that's a great new feature. By the way, what a terrible name you have. And stop spamming my chat. You're just being an idiot. I don't put up with that bullshit. I can't seem to find a legitimate wholesaler for video game t-shirts. Can you give me any tips on how to find some? I can, not really through a video. It'd be kind of tough for me to like explain it. I know a few. I'm not just going to give you links to them all because there's a lot of relationships I built with a few of them that are hard to get, and I'm not going to like vouch for anyone about it. But the main way I found them was searching for a product and then finding that product and then actually looking at who made it. Like, let me see here. I have like this Star Wars shirt. Here, I'm about to give you a source right now. Don't use them. They're too expensive. There's a Star Wars shirt here, brand new. If you look at this tag, it says Star Wars, and then this says Fifth Sun. Fifth Sun is a video game t-shirt company. So. I don't know about FBA's rules on graphic images, sorry. But I would imagine if it's the actual product, they may allow it depending on what you consider graphic. I don't know what graphic is. It says you changed your look. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, probably just because I'm on my laptop, different view.
Yeah. All right. Any questions for George? Where are the shoe questions? Grant, he's been popping in and out like a whack-a-mole, but
I know, Jesus. My computer hasn't crashed in weeks. I fixed it earlier, and all of a sudden I go onto a live chat and it wants to crash.
Yeah, I don't know what the issue is there. I'm not sure. I would have to. I'm pretty good with computers, but I'm not like I feel for technical support people that are like remote, right? Like actually being there and doing it is so much easier than trying to explain to someone how to do it. It drives me nuts. Like if like one of my family members calls, I'm like, "Oh, this happened. How do I fix this?" I'm like, "I'm just driving across town. Fuck telling you over the phone." Like I can't stand that.
It's probably like trying to explain CPR over the phone.
Yeah, it's just like anything that requires steps. And now CPR is a little more dire, but like anything that requires steps and has some level of intricacy is a little tricky to explain via phone or whatever. it's like trying to explain, I don't know, like how to sell online properly just by telling someone. It's not everyone thinks everything's so clear cut. It's not. There's little tricks to every little thing. That's what makes it so different. It's like, oh, how do I list efficiently? What?
I'm going to try something real quick. I have my PC back up, and I'm going to come back in on my PC. So there might be two of me. I'm not really sure what happens at this point.
I think the issue is they're not on the same. One's laggier than the other, so you're going to have two voices.
I'm going to close this guy. I'm going to close video. I'm going to close this in my voice.
All right, did you send it out? All right, there we go. Yeah, I was trying to mute you because you like created the worst echo on earth. Wow, whatever you did, never do it again. You just blew up my eardrums.
I turned off the mute. I don't know what to do.
Oh, we're getting feedback. You don't have your headset in?
I don't know, but I closed that one.
Okay, thank you. That was terrible. No feedback. All right, so back to questions and stuff here. George, how do you ship your shoes? I think he has a video on that. His channel's down in the description. Go watch it.
Priority.
A question for you. What percentage on markup do you aim for when flipping shoes? How about when you have to put in time to clean them? I think that's a good question because you spend a lot of time cleaning them. So,
I mean, I do clean shoes for sure, but I feel like I don't spend a ton. Like I probably clean, I don't know, 20% of the shoes that I list. It is a big factor, but I mean, I guess I aim to make more than 200%.
That's nice.
It is.
Wish I could make 200% on every video game.
Well, it's true. I mean, probably the smallest. Okay, so probably the smallest I'll go for is to sell something for like $25, and usually that's like kids' shoes. Like so, I'll spend maybe $5 on a pair of kids or toddlers' teens, and turn around and sell them between $20 and $25. So that's probably the smallest amount that I go for, and that's more than 200%.
1 second. All right. I want to cover a couple things here. All right. First of all, in 2 years, retail arbitrage will be dead. It depends, right? I don't think it's going to be dead. I think it'll be different. Everything changes. Everything innovates. Everything is completely different 2 years than it was 2 years ago. It's just the way it works. I think there'll be more big companies that don't allow you to do it, but I also think there's always opportunity if you work hard enough. So I don't think it'll be dead. Is it going to be viable to be full-time retail arbitrage? Maybe not. But then again, maybe so. There's lots of chains that don't give a shit. Walmart is being one of them right now. So I don't think it's that big of an issue. If your whole business is based off retail arbitrage, it's just a ticking time bomb anyways. So plan better. What happened in my 2-week updates? Well, I just gave a big update, and I've been doing one long weekly video of 20 minutes or more. There's not going to be 2-week updates until we hit the winter again because I just don't have time in the summer to do it and consistently source and focus on things that need to be focused on. As much as I love making videos, I do put a lot of time into editing them and making sure they're high quality and not pumped out. And when I did 4 videos a week, rather than just pumping them out, I spent too much time on them, way too much time, like hours upon hours. And as much as I appreciate all the support on those and stuff, it's not feasible. I do run a business. I actually do. It's not fake. I'm for real.
What?
Once I find t-shirts, what margin should I stay between, and what numbers do I need to be around? Well, the problem is wholesale t-shirts are low margin. You just need to find a lot of customers if you want to make money, and that's not easy on eBay and Amazon, which are already flooded with these wholesalers. Mike, do you sell long distance on Facebook in groups? What do you think about the new messenger payments and selling long distance on Facebook? I don't know. I haven't really used messenger payments at all. I've seen it, and I don't tend to sell on Facebook as much as I buy. I buy from groups quite often, and I buy from people quite often that are viewers and stuff like that. So I try to make connections over selling to people on there. I guess that's kind of a dumb idea, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of selling through Facebook. It's not my thing. I like selling through FBA where I can mark things way up. Question for George. Do you think you get more returns on shoes? I buy a lot of stuff online, but shoes are hard. Every pair I've bought online, I've had to return.
Every pair you've bought?
Yeah, they're saying like that says it was their size. They had to return it. So feet are interesting, right? Like no one's foot is the exact size they wear. So
I don't know. I think most people know what size they wear for what brands. I feel like most people know what brands they like, and so they know what size shoe they need to wear and whatnot, because they kind of differ between manufacturers. But no, returns are not very high. Right now, I do have like 3 or 4 pending returns, which is really high for me. That's like it's ridiculous. I was just talking to Mike about this the other day or yesterday, I think. I was like, damn, another fucking return. This is ridiculous. And I've got like 4 going on right now. But that's a lot. I usually don't have more than 1 or 2 a month.
Yeah. I've never had any returns on shoes myself. It's not like I sell a ton of them, but I've sold at least probably 10 pairs on the year, maybe around that. And I haven't had any returns. I think the main issue is people don't know if they need narrow or wide shoes, right? Like they know their size, but they don't know if they have wide feet, and that creates an issue.
Most people would know.
I guess, but like different brands are a lot more narrow than others is what I'm getting at, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
I have wide feet, and I know that. So like when I go to get shoes, I personally like buying shoes in person. It shocks me that shoes sell so well online. It really does.
Me too. I prefer to buy them in person as well.
Yeah, and I'm sorry if someone says that a Q4 is going away, they're just an idiot. Okay, seriously, Q4 is going to go away? No, it's not. It's a tradition. It's a big thing. Like, there's a reason the numbers go up every year. In case you guys didn't know, last year online sales went up like 20% in Q4, and it's continued to do that for like 6 years now. It's actually starting to compete with brick and mortar stores, which is incredible. It's kind of on the up and up, guys. I wouldn't concern myself with Q4. That's the time of the year you need to hustle and make your money. Don't concern about it going away.
Hopefully I sell out at Q4 and I have 0 listings.
That's the best bet. You're like, holy shit, I have a bunch of money and nothing here.
Well, I got to start over. January 1.
Andrew asks, what brand do you tend to sell the most?
Oh, gosh. I don't even know. I don't know what I sell the most. I know what I look for, and there's I don't know, maybe a dozen shoes that I find the most. But
I mean,
I can't think of any particular shoe that I sell the most.
Number one thing to look out for: Red Wing boots. That's what I always hear about.
Right? I love Red Wing boots. Everybody loves Red Wing boots.
That's true. Every single person I've ever known to talk about them loves this fucking thing.
They're high quality.
Yeah, they're nice and they're expensive. So.
And they hold their resale value. Same thing with Allen Edmonds. Well, when I say they hold their resale value, I mean they sell for a good amount still. Because, I mean, you might buy Allen Edmonds retail for over $300, but then they might resell for between 80 and 120 bucks or something like that.
Yeah, I wish I could find more boots here. I guess I should look around as soon as summer hits, because we do have pretty bad winter here, but I never seem to find good boots at the thrift store here. Caesar said, does the screw count on NES games change the value of the game? It does, depending on the level of the collector. There's a chart over on my Facebook page specifically designed for that reason. It tells you which is the rarer version and how rare it is. Serious collectors will consider different. The reason screw count varies is because manufacturing changed on a game, which means if it was manufactured very limited run with a certain amount of screws, those cartridges are more rare, and a lot of collectors like that. It's not as common amongst other games, NES specific, when it really comes to the hardcore collectors. Vintage, I answered your question about the 2-week updates already. Hey, George, since you use GoDaddy bookkeeping, do you use it to keep track of inventory as well, or do you use something else? That was Listra.
I'm not sure what he means by keep track of inventory. Like what I have?
Yeah, I guess, well, maybe you just don't keep track at all. Do you keep individual track of what's in your inventory? Like, can you bring up a list and say this is what's here?
No, I mean, I can just go to eBay and print out my listings. Because that's where they all are.
I guess that's fair. Actually, yeah, if you have everything listed, then you have a snapshot of your inventory. Okay. I mean, everyone does a different system, right? It depends on how big your business is, what you're accomplishing, and what you're trying to accomplish. It really varies. Everyone's process is so different. Mine is very streamlined now, but it took me a long time to get there. When I first started, I was a mess, like a big mess. Going from the food industry to reselling is a lot different for sure. I unsubscribed a while back, not enough time in the day to listen to garbage. I'm assuming you're not talking about me, but if you are, I'm pretty sure that I don't produce garbage.
They're probably. I think we were talking about Cody,
Oh, yeah.
other guy,
Yeah. Okay.
a
Well,
while
I mean,
back, and that's probably what he's referring to.
yeah, well, that's I mean, that's your choice, and I agree. I don't subscribe to anyone that doesn't bring me value, and I definitely don't subscribe to anyone that brings me a whole lot of bullshit. Sorry for the delayed reply, but the video stream dropped. Covered my question. I went back to listen. Yes, I covered it, Joe. I'm not sure what's up. Where do you live? That's what I was asking. Where do you live? Because Amazon FBA, not FBA, Amazon Prime has a lot to do with where you live and how quick you'll get stuff. In Ohio, we get our shit quick. Like, really, I've gotten stuff within literally 12 hours. I don't know how. Oh, wow. I missed a lot of stuff here, didn't I?
Yes.
Jeez, I'm not even like close to caught up with all the holy comments.
No, they keep going, man. Holy
Thanks,
comments,
guys, for
Batman.
keeping it. I don't even know. Is there 50 people in here? Oh, you
Yeah,
guys are gonna make me
45
happy.
right
50
now.
people on the late night show. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. If I miss your question, I apologize. Re-ask because the feed is pretty busy and I'm way behind. You can't see me anymore? What does that mean? Oh, I clicked on George. I'm sorry, guys. My apologies.
Well, they want to look at you. They don't care to look at my mug anymore.
I hate when I accidentally do that because it locks on the whoever I clicked. George, do you sell used or new shoes? I'm ungated on Amazon for shoes, so now I can sell new sneakers on Amazon and stop sourcing thrift stores for shoes. Do you ever sell new
Yes.
shoes?
No, not really. It's all used.
Yeah, most people I know sell used. It's hard to find new shoes cheap, right? Like, where do you find those?
I would, if you're looking for specifically for new shoes, I would say check out your local discount stores like Ross Dress for Less or whatever discount stores. I know there's a couple of in my area that they're kind of only in my area, I guess. But yeah, check out your outlet stores and things like that, and I'm sure you'll find something that'll pull in a good margin.
Yeah. You guys can see me. I fixed it. You're just 30 seconds behind. Now I'm yelling at you 30 seconds late. Okay. Do sneakers do well when back to school starts? George doesn't sell sneakers. He sells like high-end shoes. Pretty sure dress shoes don't do any better unless they're like kid size.
I mean, like Air Jordans are high-end, I would say, but there's so many fakes out there. I don't even care to want to. I don't even want to mess with it right now. So I mean, maybe eventually down the road I will, but I've got plenty going on for me with casual and dress shoes that I don't need to at the moment.
I like this question, the way it's worded. What shoes give you wow eyes when you find them? Like when Mike finds Zelda for $2.
Gives me what?
Wow eyes, like you're excited.
Wild eyes? I would say
awesome.
Red Wings, Allen Edmonds. Of course, not always Allen Edmonds because some of them don't sell very well. But and also more recently, Fenn Comfort because I just sold them for $129.
Nice. All right, so I go ahead. Are you talking still? Oh, whoops. No, I have chat open, so I can't see you sometimes. I like this question, Andrew. What video game accessories are best to look out for? Always the rare controllers. So let me see myself so I can show you. Like here, this is the case for a PlayStation 2 controller, emerald green. I usually sell these for about $30. I was fixing this one. So like rare off-brand, I mean not off-brand, on-brand off colors, things that are unique, things people like and will collect, especially Nintendo 64 controllers, colored ones, all that stuff. And then rare controllers, right? This is the wireless Nintendo NES controller, and I have the dongle as well. These kind of things sell really well. So any
what did
kind
that
of
sell for, Mike?
unique stuff. It didn't. This is the one I needed to return because they sent it broken. And it was missing. It's missing another piece.
Wow.
I only paid $8 for it. I could have got 40 something, but
what
now
about
I
this
can't.
one?
Fuck that controller. By the way, so you guys don't know the story. George sent me a message. He's like, "Oh, I found an NES Advantage complete in the box. I paid this much," and I was like, "Wow, you paid a lot for that thing. I don't know if you're gonna make that much off of it." And I've sold a lot of NES Advantages. I've even sold one in the box before, right? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, I'm gonna price it at like $60 or something. Like, dude, no one is gonna pay $60 for that. He sent me a message yesterday. He sells the fucking thing for $57. It's seriously the most I've ever seen one sell for ever.
$57.95.
Yeah, like come on.
There was only 3 of them listed on eBay, and mine was better than the rest, so I priced it high.
Wow.
Yeah.
A story came out this week that Amazon is working on filtering fake reviews with an AI system. We'll see if it helps or hurts. This is why I pay attention to their verified buyer. I mean, that's good. There's lots of fake reviews. All these private label items are only doing good because of fake reviews. So, I mean, it is what it is. I think that's good for them. So there's not a bunch of Chinese shit with great reviews that are all fake. All right. What is your most expensive item sold in the past and your most expensive items for sale at the moment? Daniel Jr. My most expensive item I sold, one video game for $1,000 many years ago. I don't know, probably 5 right when I started on eBay. Super Castlevania 4 graded. I believe it was a near mint plus grade. And my most expensive listed at the moment is Xbox 360 Gears of War Edition complete in the box. I believe it's up for $400 or $300. So.
Nice.
What is your most expensive?
I'm trying to remember.
It was today for $120.
No, I mean I sold a bike the other day for like $150.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Fuck, it might have been the bike. I don't know.
What's your most expensive listed at the moment? I like that question actually.
Let me go find out. But it's probably going to be a pair of I just listed them too for over $100. I will find out.
James said, I just sold a factory new GameCube Zelda Twilight Princess this week. Got it for $5. First of all, kick-ass fine. Second of all, you don't tell someone you sold that without saying what you sold it for. Come on, man. Jordan manufacturers are in China. Well, yeah, most main brands are manufactured in China.
Highest I have listed is a pair of Alden men's dress shoes.
What's the price?
$148.
$148.
That's the on sale price. The without the sale, $164.
Nice. Yes, you're right, Andrew. No, he didn't email me. He messaged me on eBay. I originally listed that $1,000 sale for $400, and a very nice person when I first started eBay messaged me and said, "Hey, dude, you have a really rare copy of that game. Put your price to at least $1,000 right now." And I thought he was crazy, but I just did it, and then I looked it up, and he was completely right. He made me $600 extra bucks.
Wow,
I thanked him, but
awesome.
I don't have him saved or anything now. It was a long time ago, but I mean. A very nice person did that. And back in the day, eBay was a lot different. I say back in the day, I'm old or something, but eBay has changed a lot in 5 or 6 years. When I first started on eBay, there used to be this thing where if you listed something and didn't know anything about it, you would put details with a question mark, and people would search for it and then message you details about your item to help you out. And you were allowed to do that. Seriously. That was the thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the eBay was so much different, so much more open, hangout, garage sale style. You used to be able to put, "Can you help me with this?" question mark in your title, and people were like, "For real?" That's what it was like. It was so different. There used to be a big eBay seller that she had a quick documentary on YouTube that she was supposed to continue to do. I have no idea what happened to it, but it's actually interesting. And she used to talk about it. She didn't know something about vintage glassware. She would just put details with a question mark, and people would just help her out.
Huh.
Michael, how about a Fender Stratocaster Guitar Hero guitar? Are they good sellers? I don't know. You guys, I think it's funny that everyone asks me about modern games. That's pretty modern, right? I don't even know if that's for PlayStation 2 or 3. I have no idea. Guitar Hero guitars do sell well, but I know a lot of details about retro games. I don't know shit about newer games. I look them up just like every other person. I mean, once you get up to PlayStation 2, I look most of them up. There's a few I know, but I don't know like a variety of information about them. And I really do. Like, people don't believe me. I memorize labels of games. Like, that's how I remember something's valuable. I will look like at a game. I will memorize what the label looks like, and I'll see that's valuable in my brain. And then, like, when I'm looking through games fast, I'll be going through and I'll be like, I know that label, grab it. I know that label, grab it. Because I don't have a good memory. Like, people don't understand how bad my memory is. Like, every day, I can't show you this notepad because it's full of passwords, but like, I have like 4 of these on my desk and they're just filled with information I need to remember. It'll be like, message George about this, message this person about that. And like, I forget everything. It's that bad. I think George dropped again, which is unfortunate. I wanted to show you guys some finds. He's not here, so let's talk about them. I've been sniping like crazy, sourcing like crazy. Behind this computer is the board where I hang all my orders I have coming in. This week, I got some cool stuff, so I want to show you guys. This is a brand new Kodak Easy Share camera. I paid like a little under $60 for it. FBA, brand new right now. No competing offers, but the only brand new one is $250, and there was a sale just earlier this year. So should be about $50 to $60 in the $250. That's awesome. I sniped that online as per usual. 2 of these Star Wars figures I found. I got a lot of Star Wars stuff. I hope you guys can see that. Yoda, he's selling for about $25. I have no idea why, but I paid only a couple dollars for it. And then Darth Vader and Luke, the duo pack, selling for about $30. The cool part is if I hang on to these till Christmas, the price might even go higher. So that's good. And I'm waiting on a lot of stuff to get here, so I don't have a ton of stuff to show. But this is the Atari Flashback 2. It's like 100% brand new and mint. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Hasn't been opened or used. Now, I've seen someone post recently about the dollar store selling these, but they're selling the Flashback 4s, not the 2s that I've seen. The 2 is listed brand new on eBay for brand new on FBA for $100. And all the competing offers are at $99. I paid $40 for it shipped, so I should be able to double my money pretty easy on that. I got some other Star Wars stuff in that lot. I had like this shirt that's going to go on eBay for $10 or $15. I could send it to FBA, but it's only selling for like $12 there or something. And then I have this like older, I believe it's 1997 or 8. This is like supposed to be Luke Skywalker in ceremonial outfit. It has the blaster, but no lightsaber. I think I can get maybe $15 for it. The clothes are in really good condition. And what else do I have around here? I just got like broken consoles over here, I think. Nothing too crazy. I sold Street Fighter Alpha 2 today for like $20. It was pretty beat up, so. Are you there, George? I don't think he's there. I hear you. Oh, I see your beard. Yeah, I agree. The Star Wars toys will absolutely go nuts with the release of the movie, for sure. Yeah, no, a bunch of people are buying the Flashback 4s and 5, but the price is going to drop since dollar stores are selling them out. Andrew, what's up with all the caps, bro? So yeah, I know I didn't have anything too crazy in today. Well, I mean, obviously I didn't get anything in today. It's Sunday, but I got 12 other shipments coming in for sniping. I got a bunch of more Angry Birds plushes, a bunch more other stuff. So, are you there, George?
Yep.
Hi.
Hey.
So how are you gonna feel now that you're back and we're gonna wrap up the show soon because you keep dropping? Drop it like it's hot. Damn it, George. Yes, I agree, Caesar. Damn it, George. But this will be final call. Like we're at the bar. Final call for your questions because
I still have 2 beers left. We should keep going.
I mean, we can keep going, but then I gotta talk by myself every 10 minutes, and I'm not good at talking by myself.
I'm also not good at talking about myself.
MacBook genius. You're a genius, you say. Do you repair video game consoles? By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm in a really good mood today for some reason. I don't know why. I only woke up 4 hours ago. I'm trying to switch my sleep schedule for my weekend job. And yeah, so I haven't been awake long. I'm just like in a good mood. I don't know what it is. I'm usually not this like hype. But anyways, do you repair video game consoles? I have, yes. Do I do it consistently? No, because it's a pain in the ass, and I'm not mechanically inclined. I am the worst handyman. I fuck everything up. The reason this controller, it's good to know your weaknesses, guys. The reason this controller is apart is because I took it apart and then couldn't figure out how to put it back properly. Like, for real. Like, I fuck shit up.
How do you fix the red ring of death?
You wrap a towel around your Xbox and you put a blow dryer in it and let it run, actually.
I've heard about that.
That's actually how you fix it. You have to overheat it so
That's like a temporary fix, though, isn't it?
yeah, if you really want to fix it, you got to change the heat sink out, I believe. How about slightly scratched video games? Tested and it plays good, but you can tell it has scratches. Yeah, well, lots of games have scratches. What matters is it works. Just make sure you put in your description that it has scratches. Is this the George Clooney and Brad Pitt show? Yeah, I wish. Wish I had half as much money as either of those guys. I'd be fine with that. Dude, if that was the case, I would be streaming from like a boat. Like I would just be on a boat. Like the YouTube hangout from my boat. Just whatever.
I'm on a yacht right now, and this place is amazing. And I have a helicopter come and pick up my packages for the day.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just want to sing "I'm on a Boat" from Step Brothers, but I don't want to like start going nuts. But I love that kind of stuff. I was just thinking like, "I'm on a boat, motherfucker." But anyways, can I put may contain scratches or scuffs but still plays? Just put the game has been tested and does work. It does contain light scratching. That's really simple. Have you ever sold jewelry? I have not. Never, not even once. I mean, well, it depends. Do you consider portal earrings jewelry? I mean, they're like mass-produced portal earrings, but I don't consider that like jewelry. They're just earrings.
I've sold like bullion and silver.
You sold bullion and silver? Is that what you said? You broke up.
Yeah, bullion and silver.
Oh, okay.
Silver bullion. Said it backwards.
Yeah, I've never sold any of that stuff. What's that thing about gluing a nickel to it? Never heard of that shit.
What?
I'm assuming they're talking about fixing the Xbox. He said you can glue a nickel to it. Never heard of that. I really have.
Oh. I've always wanted to glue change like outside my window and watch people try to pick it up.
Wow, you're breaking up bad, buddy. You literally turned into like the scariest demon robot on Earth.
How about this?
The Red Banner said, "What's the craziest thing you ever found when you're repairing? I once found an 8-inch spaghetti noodle inside of an NES, and I have no idea how it got there." I'm assuming someone was trying to fetch something out of their NES with spaghetti, which is pretty stupid. But just dirt usually. I'm always afraid I'm going to find that console or computer or something that has roaches and shit in it. Like, I don't like bugs at all. That stuff's nasty. I see pictures online before. That will seriously make me sick.
Weird. I turned off my video. Maybe it'll be better.
Yeah, hopefully. It was creepy, dude. You turned into a demon. Item said, what game or item have you sold that surprises you? It's so popular and expensive. First of all, the Xbox 360 white model with 60 gigabytes today for $150. That shocks me. I paid $60 for it, sniped and shipped and all that. I can't believe people buy that model because it is the one that red rings. Also, Wii consoles. Like, everyone overlooks Wiis. Wiis sell phenomenally well, guys. Like, Wiis are awesome. Mike, is sniping during the day drastically ineffective compared to sniping past midnight? No, because I look for things that end at a certain time, so it doesn't matter when I actually snipe. I set up a program to snipe for me. You're gonna split the spaghetti? Do you guys have an expensive? You said, "Do you want to split it?" Do you guys have an expensive hobby besides reselling? Mine is Snap-on and Matico Mac tools. I wouldn't recommend that hobby. I was a huge, very avid golfer until a couple years ago, and I mean, we used to golf 7 days a week for real, and eat. We would golf 7 days a week and eat Chipotle after every day. I spent every bit of money I made when I was younger golfing, like for real. It was extremely expensive. I had like $2,000 worth of equipment, probably. It was crazy, and I wasn't great. I mean, I wasn't bad, but I wasn't great. I am definitely buzzed. Thanks, George.
I do all kinds of things, by the way. Thanks for passing that question off to me, Mike. I play soccer. I'm on an outdoor league, and I oftentimes play indoor as well. And I play disc golf, and I play soccer. No, wait, it's called foot golf. I play disc golf. I think I already said that.
Are those expensive, though?
No, I mean, I guess the most expensive is the outdoor soccer. It's like $75 a season.
Oh, yeah, because he said expensive hobby. Like, is there something that we spend a lot of money on? I mean, gaming's expensive, too. Golf is really, like, golf and hockey.
Scuba diving. I'm also a scuba diver.
Yeah, there you go.
That's very fucking expensive.
Yeah,
I like to shoot guns. That's really expensive because ammo is expensive. And it seems like every hobby I do is expensive. I don't know.
Yeah. The Red Banner said, "Oh, the spaghetti was inside the controller." Oh, I completely missed. What? I read NES.
How do you have 8 inches of? How do you have 8 inches of spaghetti inside of a controller unless it's broken?
I have no idea. I'm not even gonna ask. Okay. Have you ever tried the peanut butter method of cleaning discs? If you smear creamy peanut butter on a disc and then rub it with a coffee filter, it works like any of that. That sounds like complete bullshit. I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
It's like if you stand on your head upside down and rub your belly at the same time, you'll get rid of your hiccups.
Jojo said, "What are our favorite alcoholic drinks?" You can go first.
My favorite is the one that I'm drinking at the moment, which is Revolver Blood and Honey.
Okay. Do you like any specific liquors?
Crown.
There you go. That's a good choice.
Obviously.
Well, first of all, I don't drink a lot, but I absolutely love liquor and I hate beer. So, like, I'll try any kind of liquor just to try it. And I'll do it straight and stuff. It don't really bother me for them. I used to drink straight vodka a lot, but I realize now it's a terrible choice. Anyways, I like Jaeger a lot, which people give me shit about. They're like, "Oh, it's because you're young." I actually enjoy the flavor of Jaeger, and I really like Red Bull as well. So that's like my drink of choice if I buy stuff. I like whiskey a lot. Crown Royal is delicious, and besides that, I'm fine with most liquors. Like, if people, the only type of liquor I will absolutely not drink is I hate tequila except Patron, and like, I don't know what it is. Tequila just turns my stomach. It's terrible. I don't know how you people drink tequila. When I say you people, I mean anyone that drinks it.
I mean, when you drink tequila, you've got to have a decent brand, though. I mean, like you said, Patron. Obviously, that's really expensive. But I usually get Jose Cuervo.
Yeah,
when
I
I
hate
buy
Cuervo.
myself.
Oh, I don't even know. Someone asked how fast can
Why do you hate Cuervo? There's nothing
do.
wrong with Cuervo.
I don't like it. They asked what I liked. All right, jerk. I can like whatever I want. They said, how fast can you chug a
No,
beer?
you can't. You can't not like Cuervo.
Okay.
That's against the rules.
How fast can you chug a beer?
I've never timed myself.
Okay.
I am a
All
fast
right.
drinker, though.
Well, the number one rule of this show is we have to stay on topic, and we're not now. So I think we are going to wrap up here. I appreciate all.
Like it.
Oh, I'm sure they do. But I don't want to do a reselling show about all this random stuff at the end here. I appreciate all the support because it's a late show and we got up to 50 viewers again, and there's like 40 something of you hanging out. So I appreciate that. I apologize about George's computer. I don't know what he did to it, but he broke it.
I also apologize. I'm very sorry.
But it happens. Technical issues happen. It's nothing crazy. It's not the end of the world. We'll be around. Be plenty more shows. I personally have been working like crazy, so I'm going to try and do some more update videos and stuff with sales and all that sort of stuff. Now, I get complained at every show because I didn't link George. Every show, George's link is down in the description, guys, along with everything else, including affiliate links, our Facebook groups, Facebook pages, eBay stores, all that stuff. All my information is there, and so is his. Like, you don't got to hate. And if it's a big deal, message him on Facebook. He'll give you all his information. Ha! Now you're gonna get spammed with messages. But I want you guys all to have a good night. Seriously, I had a good time tonight. Lots of questions. I appreciate all the activity. You guys are awesome. So I will see you very soon.
Cheers.
Cheers. There you go. Now he could start his second live show, the Drunken Hangout or something.